12, y'all, 12. What's going on with you, everybody out there, everywhere? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on with you? I am CallMeNakomi, of course, of course. This is CallMeNakomi World, and we here to talk about number 12 today. We here to talk about number 12. You know who it is. I'm wearing a jersey. I got the official jersey. I got the official jersey. Why? Because it's legendary. It's legendary, son. It's legendary. It's not a movie, y'all. But is it? It needs to be a movie, people. It needs to be a movie. What's going on with you? Come on in, people. Come on in. Take a seat. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Before we get started, though, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Please share it with your friends. I'm going to be talking some really good stuff. If you love football, you will love what I got to talk about today. Today, of course, I'm going to be talking about the son of Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders. I didn't even know his middle name was Shedeur. Was Deion's son. I'm right now. It's a beautiful thing. It was meant to be, yo. It's like my title says, it's not a movie, dog. It's not a movie. Like my description says, it's not a movie. Shedeur Sanders will be QB1 of the Cleveland Browns this year. Unless they decide to shoot themselves in the foot like Cheddar Bob, nothing is going to derail that. Because why? Because my man is completely, absolutely 100% locked in. I'm going to be sharing videos of him practicing. I'm going to be showing videos of OTAs, mini camp. I'm going to be showing videos of him practicing this weekend, this weekend right here that we're still in. He was in Miami when everybody else was home with their friends, their family, barbecuing, probably eating some potato salad, and probably gaining some extra weight and some pounds around the love handles. My man Shedeur Sanders was out there getting it in, putting in the footwork, trying to get his footwork right. He been doing the damn thing for so long. It's only right that he just completely locked back in and being focused. Because why? Because no, he's not doing it to take his family out. He's not doing it to take his family out the hood. No, he's not doing it because he's basically getting paid a ton of money like he wasn't getting paid in back in school in NIL money. Because right now his contract gets him about $1 million a year. Less than that after taxes after that, if he's going to be playing in Cleveland. So I know they're going to be taxing that. But yo, he was getting $6 million a year in NIL money. So it's not like he basically is doing this for money. He's supposed to be getting money. He should have been getting paid this year. But hey, right now he's doing it for the love of the game, and he's doing it to prove everybody he doesn't care about how everybody feels. He's doing it to prove himself right, because he's known the kind of person that he was. He knows the player he was from the day he was born, from the day he probably put on some cleats and his father threw him a ball. It's exactly what he's known that he can do. And then no matter how much, dirt you're going to throw on his name, you're not going to erase who I am and what I've been through and what I've gone through to get myself where I'm at. But beyond that, he had to do it for the culture one time. He had to do it for his daddy. Why? Because his daddy was that dude. Who was his daddy? Deion absolute mother Sanders. Deion primetime Sanders. What do you think this is? This is Deion Sanders' kid. This is one of the first times that I've seen where a prime athlete has actually passed on his of course, there's been other situations. There's been a lot of different players and family. LeBron James' son is in, the NBA right now. And you got other, I forgot dude's name who was a tight end, and his son became a tight end, actually, I think for Cleveland. And he wasn't that great to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember his name. If you know, put it in the chat. What's going on with you, Nate? How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming through, man. The one and only Nakomi, absolutely, Nakomi. Thank you, bro. I like that. Really appreciate you coming through. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so before. I'm going to be going through a whole lot of things. I'm going to be checking in with the chat, but please go ahead and just drop information in. I'm going to check in with you here and there throughout the whole entire video. But yo, I'm here to talk about some things, man. He passed on his genes, great, immense football talent. He passed on the football knowledge that he had in his brain all these years. Deion Sanders was definitely not a slouch. My man was all world, top, probably top in his class going into high school. He was unflappable. My man was unflappable. His career, Hall of Fame career, cannot be denied. And with all that college, all that football knowledge, he passed it on to his sons who actually have football ability. Shiloh, Shedeur, and Deion Jr. And Deion Jr. didn't come out to be too much of a great football player, but he still has a nonstop mentality with well-off media. So he is building an empire. They're all building their own empires, and their father is the progenitor of the whole entire thing. And it's an amazing thing to witness. And why I say this ain't a movie, it is a movie, baby. It is a movie. I'm sure well-off media will never, ever, ever sell the rights to their family name and their family stories. Absolutely not. Because why? It's going to be worth too much money. It's going to be worth too much money. I mean, I'm thinking of some really great football movies. Back in the day, you got Rudy back in 93. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Remember the Titans. When that came out. Remember the Titans in 2000. You know what I'm saying? You have great movies that's come out over the years. Any Given Sunday, one of my favorite movies of all time. Please let me know what your favorite football movie is in the chat if you can do so. What's going on with you, Laker fam? Try to get my mouse to jump from back and forth. I'm good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk about something I've been meaning to basically dedicate a whole video to. It's Shedeur Sanders. We was talking about Shedeur Sanders the other day, me and you, Reese. And I feel like it's worth definitely giving several videos because I'm going to be watching. Absolutely, I've been locked in. I haven't been doing videos about it, like real deep videos, but I've been locked in on Shedeur Sanders since he's been in Colorado. You've seen me before in t-shirts for Colorado, and I went ahead and get the official digital, merchandise. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I had that piece of history. You know what I'm saying? Even if he doesn't play for Cleveland for the rest of his life, I have a Shedeur Sanders rookie jersey, and I absolutely am loving it. But you know what movie I always think about too, and I don't really get a lot of acclaim. It's a movie called is a movie called The Express. It's basically about Jim Brown when he went to Cleveland, and it was a great movie coming out of Syracuse. Just highly touted talent goes to Cleveland, and it goes over a lot of information regarding even Cleveland, Cleveland politics and in socioeconomic situations. You know what I'm saying? People in Cleveland. So great watch. You ever get a chance to watch that movie, The Express? I see that it's on. I'm not exactly sure what the movie is on and where it's streaming on, but go out and see if you can find it, man. But because it's because Shedeur Sanders and their family, Deion Sanders, they can make a several parts movie on this. Basically, I hope that Shiloh does his thing too. But we're gonna talk right now. We're gonna start off with Deion Sanders, the father. He's all world, 3-time All-American back in college. You know what I'm saying? 2-time unanimous All-American. Florida State Seminoles jersey number retired. Number two. He was number two. Shedeur was number 2. And what's his name in college? My man came out of college measuring 5'11", 282 pounds. He was running a 4.27 40-yard dash. And I can't remember when that basically went down, but that record was up forever. But he was causing wreck. He was causing wreck in college, man. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and show y'all a little bit of something. Hold on a second. Trying to get the full dizzle right here for y'all. All right, let's go. Bomb. Right. So let me know if you can hear this. Please let me know if you can hear this in the chat. But Deion is causing wreck back in college. You know what I'm saying? Anything was up, he was coming after it. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders, he was coming after it. Please let me know if you can hear that information, please. Oh, give me a second too, guys. Hold on. Got to reset a couple of some information. Give me a second, man. I want to make sure my audio is good. The speaker is the Bluetooth. Yes. Please let me know if there's anything that changes, guys. Anything that changes and doesn't sound right, please let me know. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much, people. Bang, 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 bang. That's gang right there, son. All right, so Deion was doing a damn thing back in college. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely doing it. He's also out here calling the shot. You know what I'm saying? He's out here. He was returning the punt. This was again with a win in a 24-21 win against Clemson. Please see the man. Please see the man. Put some respect on this man's name. You know what I'm saying? He catches the ball, no problem. You barely even saw half the crowd. He was going past them in 2 seconds. They didn't even have a chance. He changed hands and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? So Deion was an absolute beast back in Florida State. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? By the time he was done, he got awards. He was definitely highly touted, highly looked at and sought after. You know what I'm saying? Went in the draft. He went in the draft. Shedeur Sanders was drafted. Let me see. I think he was drafted 5th overall to the gosh. 5th overall to the Atlanta Falcons in 1989, and he never stopped. He never stopped since then. Absolutely never stopped. You know what I'm saying? So my man goes to Florida. He goes to the Falcons. Same verse, second verse, same as the first. My man's keep catching returns. Incredible, son. He actually drops the ball. Drops the ball, dribble, pick it up. You almost got me. The whole entire team's coming through. Nope, you don't got me yet. You don't got me. Got him. You trying to catch me from the behind? Nope. So, good block. Uptown, he looked at him. High step. Yep. Nope. That was his first touchdown. That was his first touchdown in the league, man. He was ready for it. He was here and he was ready for it from the beginning, baby. From the beginning. He had no time. So I'm talking about like this true skill. He out here dancing, waiting for it. Come on, sound. Come on now. He was a showman. So he's teaching his kids not only excellence, but to also just basically be great at it and to have confidence in yourself and to put on a show. And he's just like, hey, ain't nobody catching me. Come on now. Ain't nobody catching me. Yep. Skip. Yep. Absolutely, man. Come on now. He ain't no time for this foolishness. Man. Come on now. Interceptions. Beautiful. He was great. He was all world at everything, man. When I tell you he was all world at everything, Please, guys, let me know if you can hear this sound too. I want to know basically how this whole entire situation worked. Don't forget. Thank you. High stepping. Nah, they couldn't catch you. He couldn't catch you. What you trying to do? Come on now. Stomp it. Come on now, son. He was just having fun out there. He was the most talented dude out there. And couldn't nobody do nothing with him. Poor Phil Simms. You gonna throw that ball? In my direction? Got you. Nope. You try to catch me? Nope. None of y'all was even trying. I know Phil Simms wasn't trying to get out there. High step. Nope. You can't do nothing with it. Skip to Malou. Yep. Absolutely. My man is box office. One more for you. One more interception. My man lived in it. Come on, man. Got you. When he went to the 49ers, absolutely. They wasn't even trying. He was looking at the whole entire sideline like, what you all's going to do? Not a goddamn thing. Yo, I just wanted to look back on Deion because when I was growing up, I was like 9 when he was doing all this. So I heard of Shedeur Sanders, but I didn't know he was just like this. Absolutely get you off your game. The ball was not even nowhere near. I had you on my hip. I put you on my hip, and you didn't even know where the ball was. By the time you realized what the ball was, nope, you're nowhere near it. Nope. Absolutely great pass coverage. Hold on. Did I say also that he played baseball? My man played baseball. This is him with the Yankees. He catching crazy. Listen, man. Listen. Here we go. My man hit inside the park home run. Hit that ball all the way out there. He's gone. Jerry Curl Juice flying behind him. Jump over the man. Bang. Fighting for it. Absolutely, son. Absolutely, baby. Come on now. Absolutely. He was a beast. That's all I got to say. My man was a beast. Come on now. So You got to put some respect on the father name for number one from the jump. You have to put some respect on the father name. He was a 5th overall pick to the Atlanta Falcons. He was a rookie. He was an all rookie team in 89, two-time Super Bowl champion. In San Fran and in Dallas. He was an NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 94, 6-time first team All Pro, 2-time second team All Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler, NFL kickoff return leader in 92, NFL 1990s All Decade Team, 100 Anniversary All Team, Atlanta Falcons Ring of Honor, Hall of Fame. I mean, did I mention? I mean, yeah, he played baseball. He absolutely played baseball. He was drafted by Kansas City back in 1985. So he was playing in college when he was drafted to play with the Kansas City Royals. So he was actually that good. He was an all-around athlete. My man was an all-around athlete. So you telling me, I mean, I don't think that Jordan's kids could play too much of, they played some basketball, but they wasn't that good. But at the very least, the knowledge he had in just sports, he passed it on to his kids. And it's a beautiful thing. He was able to do so many great things. He played for 9 years played in football and baseball at the same exact time, at center field. He played 641 games for 4 different teams. That's the Yankees. Well, I have 5 teams here, actually. The Yankees, the Braves, the Cincinnati Reds, the San Francisco Giants, and the Cincinnati Reds back again and ended in 2001 playing baseball. All-time, one of the all-time greats. Absolutely. One of the all-time great athletes of all time. Actually passed through the genes of his son. 2 of them actually went on to play played football. Like I said before, Deion Jr. His talents wasn't up to that kind of level. But he took his talents to media, and nobody's mad at it. Absolutely, because it was through well-off media how I actually really started to follow Deion and his journey going to Jackson State. Because I heard that he was doing some coaching, and he ended up doing some things with his kids team. While continuing to work as an NFL analyst, Shedeur became a head coach for Primetime Prep Academy, which is his own team. So it's his own school. He started a school, and he ended up actually deciding to coach the football team for the school. And in 2015, he was hired as the head coach for AAA Academy, where he was the coach for 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So he progressed. He started small. It wasn't like he was given anything. He worked hard for it himself. So that's the kind of thing that he passed on to his children. He wasn't given anything. He started coaching for his school, and then he was offered another coaching job at this AAA Academy. He did do that for 2 seasons, and in 2027 became the offensive coordinator for Trinity High School, giving him an opportunity to coach his sons Shiloh and Shedeur, along with their oldest son Deion Jr. Deion Jr. didn't go on to be a football player, but he then, after that, what was that? Maybe 4 years later? No, 5 years later or so, from 2017 to 2021, he became the head coach for Jackson State. Yes, he became the Jackson State head coach, which was a bit of an abbreviated season because of COVID, but they ended up 4-3 record, and one of those wins was due to forfeit. But who are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Win is a win. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? 21 season. That's when it really started. 2021 season. Shedeur was there too, but Sanders led the Tigers to a Southwest Atlantic, that's called a SWAC, title, and a program record of 11 wins. 11 wins. So he started small and he worked his way up. You know what I'm saying? So he also won the Eddie Robinson Award as the season's top FCS head coach. They played in 2 bowl games and was defeated in both basically, but they still built every single time. Jackson State went on to play in the 2021 Celebration Bowl, where they were defeated by South Carolina State. Shout out to the Bulldogs, my brother's alma mater. The following season, Jackson State again played in the Celebration Bowl, where they were defeated by North Carolina Central. But I mean, hey, they were making their way. He has to build teams from the ground up. So you have to have some real great infrastructure. They didn't deal with great infrastructure, definitely at Jackson State. There was a lot of problems in the locker room and all kinds of different things. So he had to do what he had to do. And sooner or later, he did what he needed to do to bring in talent. And he flipped the biggest news that he got when he was at Jackson State is he flipped the recruitment of Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, one of the top rated athletes in the whole entire country, decided to change from going to I forgot which team he was supposed to go to. I don't know if it was Auburn. No, he was supposed to go to Florida State, and he decided to change his recruitment to go to Jackson State with Coach Prime. And Coach Prime actually decided to pay for all the stuff that he had to pay for out of pocket, because he believed in the kid so much, and he believed in his program, and he believed in his future so much. So decided to go to a HBCU, Travis Hunter, and he played for Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Coach Prime paid for the meals, training facilities, and all that out of his own pocket. Why? Because he believed in himself. He became the SWAC champion 2 times in 2021 and 2022, East Division champions in 21, 2022, and Coach of the Year in 21, 2022. You know what I'm saying? And all of this was documented by Deion Jr. and their well-off media. That right there is a groundbreaking thing. Also in just sports itself. I mean, a lot of people have their own brands, and they have their own media people who follow them around and take video of practices and different things like that. Deion Sanders had his own in-house media company run by his son, who understood entertainment and understood information and documentation. And they just basically put their whole entire thing out there and started their whole brand on their own. I mean, they were already basically doing a Kardashian style type reality TV show. So their kids were in it from the beginning. So why not start your own? It just makes absolute sense. And they was there to document everything, and including Deion taking his talents to Colorado. He did that in 2023. Sanders was named the head coach of Colorado, replaced nearly the whole entire Buffalo's roster. He lost 46 players to the portal, to the transfer portal, but he brought 50 players back in from the transfer portal. Only 9 players from Jackson State followed him over. I don't have the names exactly for you, but 9 players followed him from Jackson State, including Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh, and the number 1 5-star recruit, Travis Hunter. Going from a 1-11 team, which previously was Colorado's record, they went to a 4-8 their first season, which is, I mean, it's an accomplishment. Absolutely an accomplishment that first year. Absolutely an accomplishment to go from one win to 4-8. People basically threw shade on it. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the Pac-12, people threw shade on it, but it was a beginning, and that's all they needed was a beginning. Colorado entered the 2024 season with a projected win total of 5.5 wins. They ultimately finished with a regular season of 9-3, making another bowl game. I mean, you could say that basically it's because of Deion Sanders, of why they actually were invited to bowl games, because it's the draw of Deion Sanders. They actually earned it by having great records. No team purposely lost to them to give Deion Sanders nothing. They earned 9 wins out of 12 wins of the season, and made it to the bowl game. That season, this past season, Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy, with Shedeur Sanders coming in 8th in Heisman voting. So it wasn't like Shedeur was a nobody. He came in 8th in the voting. And then they went to the Alamo Bowl and unfortunately lost, in the Alamo Bowl. I forgot to whom. I think I can't remember exactly who they lost to, BYU. But that doesn't deter Colorado. Colorado signed him to a $54 million contract extension. So Deion is ready to go wherever he wants to go. Deion could basically do he can he can he can write his own way wherever he needs to go. You know what I'm saying? So my man is certified, ready to do everything he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Played football, got a Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls out of it. Played for Atlanta and all these different teams. He went on to become a SWAC champion and to become a SWAC champion, and went on to Colorado and beat the team that actually went to the playoffs, the college playoffs the year before in TCU that year, 45-42. Amazing things. Greetings. What's going on with y'all? How y'all all doing? Caroline, how you doing? Evelyn Underwood. Greetings, young lady. Thank you very much, ma'am. I thank you for the greetings. Please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so before. Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Show watching 12, legendary, baby. Legendary. I had to put my old good old watch on because hey, I had I usually have my Apple Watch on, but I had to do it one time for 12, baby. One time for 12, man. I'm so excited. This jersey came in. I was just like, man, I want to save it for a nice thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to wear this on the cruise because when you go on the cruise that during football season, everybody be flexing with their teams. I usually, from New York, little transparency. I'm from New York. I was a Giants fan completely, absolutely, since they won the first championship against New England. But before then, I was just a Players fan, and I decided to say I'm a root for this team. But you know what? I'm a Lakers fan too, even though I'm from New York, and that's because I love watching teams that actually try to win. And I like players. There are certain players in the world that I just basically gravitate to. I love players who have confidence in themselves. T.O. was one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying? So with that, in the same vein right there, I love Shedeur Sanders. He has a great upbringing. He has a solid foundation. And I watched him since Jackson State. And I said, you know what? That kid's going to become something. And my team, the New York Giants, had a chance to actually draft him. And I was in a state of shock that they didn't do so after they stalked him for 2 years. And ever since then, I said, you know what? Why am I blindly going to be a fan of a team? And they do all the wrong moves. I mean, I get it. Some people might call me a fair weather fan, but hey, it is what it is, man. I entered the transfer portal. I entered the fan transport portal, man, because I mean, I'm just like, hey, I hope that New York does well, just out of basically, loyalty to the ground. But at the same time, they can't get my loyalty for free no more. You can't get my loyalty for free no more. Teams get my loyalty for free no more. Right now, I'm riding for players. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding for players. And hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me make sure that this is not playing. Okay, I don't know where that sound was coming from, but let me go ahead and close some of these windows. Maybe just basically playing some information here. I apologize if that was coming through over the, there we go. Okay, so I mean, I'm happy that Shedeur has finally gotten a chance. He's finally gotten a chance, and that's all he needed. So I'm here for it, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So on to Shedeur Sanders. People, Shedeur Deion Sanders. Okay, he spent 4 years in college playing for his Hall of Fame father, Johnny Unitas, Golden Arm Award in 2024. This is past year. Deacon Jones Trophy in 2022. Jerry Rice Award in 2021. AP Second Team All-American 2024. Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year in 2024. SWAC Offensive Player of the Year in 2022, SWAC Freshman Player of the Year in 2022, first team All Big 12 in 2024. He did not come out of nowhere. Why are people acting like he just came out of nowhere? Like they just oh, y'all didn't see, y'all wasn't watching this whole entire time, but there's a player named Shedeur Sanders. Like, we didn't know that this kid was coming. Like, we didn't already hear that my man had been training with Tom Brady when he was young. Like, why y'all trying to, they trying to make you not believe your lying eyes, people. They're trying to make you not believe your lying eyes. First team All SWAC 2022, second team All SWAC 2021. Colorado Buffaloes retired his number 2, same number as his father back in Florida State. I'm not mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying? All world, all these teams was looking at him. Why basically, you know, all these teams were courting him. Not looking at him. They were courting him. They were courting him. They were following the kid. They was watching his games. They was going to his practices. They were going to go meet with him and talk to him. Why are they acting like this is the first time they ever heard him speak or talk to the kid? Trying to throw dirt on the kid's name for no absolute reason. Slander. It's slander. Lawsuits have been made for less. That's all I know. Lawsuits have been made for less, but I don't need them to file no lawsuit unless they do some really hinky janky stuff in the next couple of years. That's all I know. That's all I know. So hold up. You make sure. Yeah, just making sure my things is right. My mic sounds nice. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. So you know they basically doing all these kind of janky things, and next thing you know. I'm not going to go over it too much. I already went over it in the past video. Go and find my video about Shedeur and Angel Reese. It's up there basically when I talk about the whole thing about the draft and how they basically threw dirt on my man's name. You know what I mean? But hey, it's all right. Goes around, comes around. That's all I gotta say. You know, he gets drafted 144th overall in the 5th round by the Cleveland Browns. Same team his father probably was saying that he didn't want him to go to, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? The collusion was colluding, and they basically decided that he was gonna go there regardless and at a discount on top of it. You know what I'm saying? That was their bad, you know, for both the owner and for Shedeur. He gets his chance. They get their starting quarterback, and you know they basically still got to eat the Deshaun Watson money. But it is what it is. It's what they're gonna have to do. But Shedeur said he came in despite all that despite being thought of as a top 5 pick. Personally, he was supposed to be a top 3 pick. He was gonna go to New York. New York, if they had the number 1 pick overall, they should have picked them number 1. But they decided to do a what was that word? I forgot the word that they used for the reason of why they decided to win that one game that threw them off the first pick. It was a win to make them feel good about themselves. You know what would make me feel good about myself as a Giants fan? Having the number 1 pick. Sorry for my language, people. I'm so sorry. I just get sick. I just get sick of it. These teams is just trying to tell you like stuff that you don't see with your own eyes. That's why these teams are there's a lot of garbage teams out here, and fans basically just cover themselves with bad paper bags. I ain't gonna be here for it. That's all I gotta say. You gotta earn my loyalty. That's all I know. And Giants definitely has lost my loyalty. So come through another time when you could basically do something about it. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've already litigated that. I'm not going to go back too far into that no more. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it was a disappointment to him. I'm not exactly sure if I've heard him say that it was a disappointment or not. You know, he's just focused on the future, and that's all I love about. That's what I love about him. That's all I wanted to hear, and why I love this kid. Not just his humility or his he has humility, but he has confidence. Those two things can live in the same body at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, you know, he was thankful for the opportunity because number 1, you just have to get into the dance. When you get into the dance, then you can basically, you know, ask the girl to dance. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask the girl to dance from being outside. You have to get in and then basically bring your game along, and you can get the things that you want to get. But you have to be given the opportunity to enter the dance. So he was invited to the party. You know what I'm saying? And so he thanked the team. His father jumped on the phone and thanked the team also, which is very, very good. That basically, you know, they squashed, you know, hopefully they squashed whatever beef or thoughts or whatever it was. They just was thankful that they got the opportunity. And he went, he went in with a positive attitude to earn the starting job. That was his number mindset from the beginning. He just wants to make the team and earn the starting job and prove himself right. Right there, put that on a t-shirt. That's all I know, son. Put that on a t-shirt. And right after he gets drafted, My man drops the song, and I'm not mad at it at all, baby. I'm not mad at it at all. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Ooh, 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 ooh. It start? No sound? Oh God, I hate this freaking thing, basically. Perfect timing, baby. Perfect timing. Oh, come on, man. Put some respect on the kid's name. My man is here as a showman, just like his daddy. I love it. He's connected. He's absolutely connected to what is going on in the world as far as the trends. You know, to how he should carry himself. You know, he's what is he, 22 years old, 21, 22 years old. So he's still a young guy trying to find his way. But all right now he's focused on is football. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you a little bit about this dude. You know why he's confident? I'm gonna show you why he's confident. Let me show you a little bit why this kid is confident. Give me 2 seconds, yo. Let me 2 seconds real quick. So my man started off. My man started off at Jackson State. This is the kind of things he was up to, throwing darts into the end zone. What? Let me see that one more time. Let me see that one more time. Against A&M. Oh, staying in the pocket. He has time. If he has time, airing it out, son. Airing it out, airing it out, airing it out. You know what I'm saying? All right, so in the pocket. He has some time. Oh, nope, he's going to decide to scat. This is the people talking about that he don't got no wheels. He don't got no wheels. He not as fast as his daddy, but my man can move. My man can move. Oh, skip. That's what I'm talking about right there. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. This ain't a movie, dog. This ain't a movie. Yep. He took it. He's ran it himself. Short yardage, long yardage, it don't make a difference to him. He going to basically do it. He could do it himself. You know what I mean? Another Jackson State clip with the deep ball. Ooh, all the way. What's that? 60 yards? What's that? 60 yards? That's what you want? That's what you want? 60 yards? He got you all day on that. He got you all day on that. How many yards? Hold on. Let me. Ooh. 86-yard touchdown. My man was airing it out from back then. You can't tell me that this kid basically didn't know what he was doing from the jump. Didn't know what he was doing from the jump. My man was all in. Went to Colorado, same verse, second verse, same as the first, baby. Oh, they got him. Oh, no, you don't got him. He's still on his feet. He's looking down. Absolutely. Come on, baby. Don't play with his name. Don't play with his name. Don't play with his name. Come on, he's out here doing the thing. He's doing God's work right here. Come on now. Pulling back, putting it in pockets. Putting it in pockets, baby. Come on now. Come on, real quick. Oh, come on. Hold on. There we go. Oh. All right, back at it. Yep. Put it in close pockets, man. Whenever if you just give him a pocket, just give him a little, just a little bit of real estate that he can hold down. He's gonna find the right man for you. Got him. Nope, you don't got him. Pick up a block, go back around, whole team following him. Nope, he's looking. Save the play. Look at that, save the play. Absolutely amazing. Ooh, came out of it. Ooh, nope, don't got me. And it's all me. Should have slid. You got to learn to slide. Your daddy need to take you out back and teach you how to slide, my brother. But hey, he has just enough wiggle to avoid sacks in the middle, man. You give him some time, a man could do it. You give him some time, a man could do it. In the red zone, cutting TCU apart. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. As Jimmy Horn Jr. still on the move, and he picks up a first down out of his hands and saves Tom Brady Super Bowl. And Sanders. Oh, come on, man. Weaver breaks the tackle, gets to from the 43. Sanders over the middle. First down, Colorado. Yep. Second down at 8 at the 45. He had 510 yards in this game. Just cutting this team apart. This team actually went to the college playoffs the year before. I think they played for the championship for real. Not gonna say no more. Not gonna say no more. I gave you the resume. I gave you some footage. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? My man's out here right now. You know, he gets drafted by the Cleveland Browns. Goes in, decides to say, I'm coming in, I'm gonna work. You know what I'm saying? He wants to earn a job. He needs to basically he has to prove it to everybody that he knows what he's doing. He has that talent. He has the accuracy that he touted, since college. And he's basically here to set the record straight, set the record absolutely straight on it. You know what I mean? So Evelyn, what's going on with you, girl? She says, defamation of character. Absolutely. And the NFL for robbery, $40 million. I think they owe him about $40 million. I'm thinking in my mind, maybe about in 2-3 years when he's eligible for an extension, they're going to do right by him. And by that time, Deshaun Jackson's going to be off the books. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They set it up. They're smoothing it all out. They're smoothing it all out for them. That's what I'm saying. They fake billionaires, and they above correction, nor and they ain't above correction for one rule, the law established by God Almighty, that all men should be created, it's created equal. I mean, you said it, girl. That's it right there. Shedeur Sanders has faith in God Almighty and called out the devils. Absolutely. Take your time, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Speak about facts. Good show. 12 legendary. Absolutely. I got my watch on. GLB everywhere. Hey, we everywhere, baby. We everywhere. They ain't never there. You know what I'm saying? They never there. We seen with our own eyes. We've been following this kid since we knew that Deion had 2 kids and they were both good at football. We was here for it. Why? Because we want to see if they could reach the heights that their father did. And we could see now that Shiloh is an amazing safety, and they can't wait to get him out there on the return team so they can basically move him up to be a starter in the regular team. And Shedeur, come on now. I don't buy jerseys for nobodies. The only other jersey that I got an Odell Beckham jersey who I thought was going to be real great until basically, injury upset his whole entire future. And I got a Kobe jersey, and I got a LeBron James jersey. And that's only because he joined my team, the Lakers, is why I got a LeBron James jersey. I wasn't going to get it. He had to earn my respect too. I mean, I need to see respect. He earned my respect. Shedeur Sanders, certified. That's all I know. Salute. Absolutely money making. What's going on with you? What's going on? QB1 day one. I'm going to talk about that. QB1 day one, but I believe he deserves to be QB1 day one. Absolutely. I'm sure it definitely. And another thing about basically the whole entire thing with him, he came in, he decided to say, hey, I'm here to prove myself right. But he came in, he didn't come in alone. He came in with the probably at least 500,000, about 1 million CU fans, Jackson State fans, HBCU fans, Deion Sanders fans around the entire world, at least maybe about 1 million people. His fan base is already massive, and it only grew since Jackson State. It grew in Jackson State, and then the legend grew some more in Colorado. And then they turned around and basically improved that team. Listen, Deion could do whatever he wants to do right now. He's just waiting for the right opportunities, or he wants to stay and just help these young men become great players and great people themselves. But Shedeur Sanders, I see that he has to me, limitless ceiling. Limitless. They be talking about, oh, he has a high dude's limitless as far as I'm concerned. And from what I'm seeing in practice and in the off season before training camp, come on now, my man looks clean. He looks clean, and he looks absolutely determined and focused. Absolutely determined and focused. Third eye. He's seeing all the foolishness, all the other stuff like that. Distractions. You need to basically cut out all the extra distractions, babe. Yo, I haven't seen LeBron James drive himself in years. That's all I know, son. Do the right things. Stay away from all the foolishness, the traps. Yo, Deshaun Watson, it's a trap, man. I feel like that's the op. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for him to come in and basically, but I'm just saying, watch yourself. Keep that eye open. You know what I'm saying? Keep the grass low. That's all I gotta say, plain and simple, because they might be trying to still derail him. But I personally can't see when it all comes down to it. To me, sports is once you in the door and we know you got skill, they planning on playing you sooner or later, regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they would derail such a cash cow like this on some BS unless I can't see them hating Deion Sanders so much that they basically would completely ruin that kid's career. They just wanted to get him to the team who truly needed with incompetent as it is, the Cleveland Browns. They just wanted to get him to a team that needed a quarterback. And thank goodness, I'm sorry, Giants, you on my shit list for the foolishness y'all did. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, so Shedeur Sanders came in ready, focused, with all the CU aunties behind you. I guess I could be one. I'm 5 years from 50, so I guess you could call me auntie too. I'll be one of those auntie. I'm a TT to my nieces and nephews. So plain and simple, I'm definitely a Shedeur Sanders auntie. So I'm gonna claim that myself, bro. So but anyway, he came into rookie meeting camp with a completely this honest and this focused mindset, and he was just like, hey, I'm coming in to be one of the guys and to do what I gotta do and to help the Cleveland Browns and make the team. That's all he wanted to do. So he came through, and this is what he was out there doing. You know what I mean? This is what he was out there doing. Just going out there, day one. This is day one in camp. You know, just easing himself into it. Quick little dimes, little here and there. You know what I'm saying? Day one. Doing the damn things, talking to the coach. Coach is showing him some things, showing him what he needs to do, how he needs to do it. You know what I mean? Giving him encouragement. I like the fact that the offensive coordinator, that is Tommy Reese, he's basically showing him some things with his legs, letting him know, hey, this game is physical. You know what I'm saying? And Shedeur is playing around with him. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. It looked good. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? They're playing around with. They're talking to him, being real friendly, encouraging. You know, seeing what he has. I'm sure they knew. Come on now. You telling me that I get it. They basically have to for the right to make it look right. They can't just say, oh yeah, it's going to be this one. They gotta keep it honest, because they really do. I guess I honestly don't think they really do want to have a four-man competition, but they got to make it at least look right, look respectable. But they saw from the beginning, perfect. As he said, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur's out here doing a damn thing, and they couldn't hide it. They realized probably by the end of minicamp that they was like, okay, come on now, my man is out here throwing darts to everybody, just the rookies. He was making rookies look good out here. Wow. Coach had to catch one. You know what I'm saying? Harold Fanning. I'm looking forward to Harold Fanning Jr. being one of those recipients of a bunch of these catches this year. You know, throwing some good plays, good solid aim, putting it on the dot. Rookie minicamp. Dropped it, still picked it up. ran with it. Hey, good stuff. They just, he was just easing himself into it. You know what I'm saying? Easing himself into it. But at the same time, realizing that, hey, this is potentially my job. This is potentially, I could get this. I could do this. He started realizing, ooh, okay. Got a miss. Connect on this one. Bang. All right. All right. All he needs is the opportunity. All he needed was the opportunity. Okay. So that was day 2 of Rookie Minicamp. And at the end of Rookie Minicamp, I'm going to save this next. I'm going to save that clip for a little bit. Hold on real quick. All right. So let me go. He's out there, and in between Rookie Minicamp, he goes out with the kids. The kids are loving him all around Cleveland. He goes to the school. They're all like, yeah. I mean, they already knew the whole entire celebration, holding up the watch. He's saying hi to kids. He's telling them, hey, you got to stay in school. You got to eat your vitamins. You got to say your prayers. He's basically saying all the right things. But I don't think that it's definitely not a play. It's not a scam for him. It's not a scam for him. He's actually really invested in kids. He's been doing this since he was in Colorado. He's been showing love to the kids since he was in Colorado. So come on now. He basically is here for making those connections to the places that he wants to be at. He's making connections to those places. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of college, at the end of the mini camp, he took a picture with his whole entire team. And just was saying, yeah, I made a lot of friends. He's just being a regular kid, just enjoying the moment. And I really, really love the fact that he was doing that. And so they go on to OTAs, and he comes back. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit crisper. That throw is getting a little bit crisper every single time. Throwing, getting a little crisp. He's talking to the comes out that he's talking to the first team in Joku, all these people that really, really, that are on the team, and he might have been passing with, you know what I mean? A lot of the media was saying that, oh, he never got any first team reps. That's to be it hasn't been proven or disproven by the team themselves. But he obviously has been throwing to a lot of the players that look like they're going to be on the first team. So he's been doing his thing, throwing darts right and left. And I'm just like, for real, like a lot of people have been saying, I ain't seen no Dylan Gabriel highlights like that. The only thing that they was really, really showing out there was the interception that he was throwing. There's some side-by-side throwage right there, but he is catching them, putting it in the right place absolutely every single time. And this team is just growing on him. He's earning their respect with every single throw. He's earning their respect, every single team. You know what I mean? So, hey, he got everybody in his corner by now. Throwing some really great passes, fitting them in some really, really tight windows. Hold on. Gosh, I accidentally pressed that. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Oop. Come on now. All right. Let me try to get that out of there. I have to just do it this way, people. Some highlights from OTAs and rookie camp. Coach Stefanski probably pulled something right there when he reached for that ball, but that's okay. Tell you right now, welcome, sis, to see you, Auntie. Thank you so much. I'm officially won. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Don't I didn't know he could use his left hand so much as his right. Is he ambidextrous? That would be amazing if he is, because I mean, I could see some crazy shuffle passes. I could see him doing some Patrick Mahomes look away, no look passes. I mean, why? Because he got that he got that move, he got that wiggle in him. You know what I'm saying? He got that aura, he got that riz, whatever them kids say nowadays. Basically, he got all of it. in a Louis bag. He carrying it all with him. You know what I mean? He's gonna have all these guys. He's just gonna keep now when the game gets slowed down to him and he knows the role and he has the swag. Trust me when I say my man's gonna start. He's gonna start this creating like Jordan out there. That's right now. He's gonna be creating like Jordan. I mean, I already said that, he's gonna be the next LeBron James in Cleveland. Basically, not a hometown boy, but he is going to be the next star of Cleveland, and he loves Cleveland, and Cleveland is going to absolutely love him, and there's no reason why. So he's going to be big as that. But if from what I see and his mentality, maybe Mamba mentality, as you were, where you go out, you got to earn, you got to go and earn your hunt, you got to earn your kill. That's the kind of instinct that I see in that man, where I see that he wants it. He's going to fight for it. He's going to make you tell him that he can't have it. And he's going to take it from you if he has to. But he's out here to earn the job and get it done. You know what I'm saying? I like this chat. I know he said he wants to play ball. I mean, hey, that's what he does, is play ball. Important camp coming up. Absolutely. Training camp is going to mean everything. He's doing all this, doing the training, trying to make sure he knows the playbook forward and back. Get right on his head movements, on his footwork, on his throwing fundamentals, and he's getting solid. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach G, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Great job. I appreciate you. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get through some of the chat. Welcome, sis, to see you. Andy, see you, auntie. Thank you so much, ma'am. His foot movement had improved so much. Absolutely. I'm seeing what he's doing with his coach out there. His foot movement is definitely improving. Coach G, remember he said he's not trying to prove anything. He's trying to prove himself right. Absolutely. That has to be the mindset, because it's not about you. I bet you thought the song was about you. NCAA. I bet you thought the song was about you and NFL. No, the song ain't about you. This is written. It was written. It's above you. It's above you now, bro. It's above you. This train, you can't stop this train. You can't stop this train. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Heck, I feel I was on the field screaming for him, cheering for him. Oh my God, legendary is for sure. Listen, man, if I could make it to North Carolina, I'm in Atlanta. I ain't too far from North Carolina. If I could, I'd work it out. If I could try to make it to the open session, the fan open session for training camp, because I would love to see it myself with my own eyes. But I'm telling you right now, if I can't do that, Atlanta, please put Cleveland on your schedule next year. I can't wait to see my man live and direct. Absolutely. Feel not feel sorry. Absolutely. I mean, the great he is all worth for sure. Exactly. The kid can play. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, son Yahweh. Thank you so much. His humbleness is contagious. Absolutely. He's just a kid. He's just out here just trying to do his best. But he knows his greatness. He knows his greatness, and he's a kid. He's out here, and he's just like, in spite of all the hard, the drawbacks and the criticism that he's had to endure. I'm sure he's been exposed to it through his father and through himself, because he's been in the spotlight for very many years before Jackson State. You know what I mean? So he's had experiences with it, but I'm sure that basically, he's going to find his way through, and he's going to do what he has to do. You know what I mean? So fast forward a little bit, he's been doing his damn thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what everybody's out there, everybody's out, at barbecues. This is what my man's up to right now. Cleveland helmet on, baby. Cleveland helmet on. Throwing darts, throwing dimes, just on point in the rain. One sleeve gone. My man's just trying this is going to be his view for the next 20 years, baby. If he can stay healthy, Sky's the limit for this kid. If he can stay healthy and maybe not just basically maybe not just only if he stay with Cleveland, I think Cleveland basically has their dude. Steelers will be below them. It'll be Lamar, Burrow, and Sanders, and they better watch out if Cleveland decides to actually make a team, put a team around them. They need some wide receivers. They got their tight ends. They got their running backs. The defense is definitely going to be a problem. I'm not sure exactly about all the parts of the defense. Maybe all the players. I haven't really watched the Cleveland defense right now to see if I see that they look like a shutdown defense. But Shedeur could put 30 on the scoreboard. You can't tell me that Shedeur Sanders can't put 30 on the scoreboard, and that's all you need sometimes. That's all you need. Let me look at this end. Footwork. Keep it on his toes. Moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Switch it. Boom. With the release. Bang. I'm studying golf right now myself. You know what I'm saying? And those hips, the hip movement, your knees, you got those fundamentals. It's just like a jump shot. You have to do it repetitive. It has to be exactly that way. And it's just muscle movement. It's just muscle memory after that. You know what I'm saying? But because of his circumstance, being in Colorado, no O-line, no running backs, he had to put the whole entire team on his back. So all he was doing was basically getting out of this, going back in shotgun. That's all he was doing. So, I mean, hey, right now he has a full team NFL offense to learn, and he's just practicing it. He moving his head. He not looking, he not staring down the dude that he about to throw it to. No, he basically just keeping his head moving. He has these kids probably out in the 305 just catching balls for him. You know what I'm saying? I heard that Cam Ward was out there too, and that's dope. But hey, Shedeur put out his film, and he put it out for a reason. He wanted to let you know. You see this Cleveland Cleveland helmet? It could have been a Colorado helmet. It could have been a baseball cap. It could have been a visor. It could have been nothing. He could have just been out there, this dolo with the locks, basically just shaking out there, just shaking the water off. You know what I'm saying? But no, he put on the Cleveland helmet. Why? Because he wants to let you know, Cleveland, this is for you. Cleveland, this is for you. You know you want me in this job. You need me in this job. Go ahead and give me the starting role, baby. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? For right now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating. Them if they don't start him day one. I want them to get the riffraff out the way. How y'all feel about that? Tell me how y'all feel about that. I want them to get the riffraff out the way because I don't want him to have a couple of bad games and then they decide to say, "Oh, I told you Dylan Gabriel was good. I told you we should have went with Flacco. We should have started with Flacco. I told you Kenny Pickett. Well, let's go kick the tires on Kenny Pickett and see what that do." Nah, son, I don't want nothing. I don't want none of those. I don't want none of those. I want that. I don't want the whole entire roster to go first. Flacco, you don't even need to put Flacco out there. Put Kenny Pickett's ass out there first. Give him 2 games so he can show that he's a bust, like I saw when he was coming out of Pittsburgh and he went to the Steelers and he didn't look like shit. Go ahead and throw his ass out there first. And then you could go ahead and put Dylan Gabriel out there. And I'm not saying that Dylan Gabriel is a bad quarterback. Personally, I still haven't even watched no tape on it. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. From what I saw and from what I noticed from Oregon this past year, it wasn't nothing to write home about. It wasn't nothing to write home about. And obviously ain't nobody basically son, Dylan, you need to go hire some people to go ahead and start taking some film if you out there, bro. Because right now, you can't stop the bum rush. You need to go ahead and get some people out there. You need more people. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. You need more people. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? So Dylan, if you good like that, I mean, I'm sure you are. I'm not sure. I'm not saying you bad, but at the same time, it's a watermelon to a lime right now, B. You it's a T-Rex out there. And you one of them little tiny ones that basically just fight and just chase after people in packs. You know what I'm saying? There's a lion out there. It's a lion out there. He's a lion out there, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to go out there and do some things. He's out there. If you aren't doing this, Dylan, if you doing this right now, Dylan, this is Shedeur's QB coach. Hold on, I had his name a couple seconds ago. Give me a second. You know, he's out there doing sprints up hills. This is right after he got drafted. Actually, this is like during Ricky minicamp where he was out there running hills with his coach. You know what I'm saying? And you know, doing squat dips uphill, working on his body. I mean, he looked like he still got a little baby fat on him right now. For real. Shedeur looked like he got a little baby fat on him still. You know what I mean? But in due time, that's his name. Darn, it's not here. Okay, I have his name somewhere. I can't remember exactly what it is. But he's working on it. This was before minicamp. This was before rookie minicamp. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's been working on his body. He's been working on his fundamentals. He's been working to get to know the plays. He doesn't want any distractions around him. He doesn't want any type of excuses or why he can't be. He just wants the tape to tell the story. Speak for itself. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And I don't blame him. And I'm so glad, actually, that's another thing why I'm glad that Bucky is documenting all of this. You know what I mean? Because, and I'm so happy that the NFL actually granted Bucky and Well Off Media, you know, the rights to actually have access. Because, I mean, to him, Shedeur, and I think to Travis, because I mean those three are gonna make waves. They're all coming in with a huge fan base. Shedeur, to me, most of all, I mean, he's a quarterback. Quarterbacks are, they're like the rock stars. They're the rock stars. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, I'm glad that they're granting them, because I want to see it with my own eyes and not have somebody else who done manipulated, cut and edited out different things. I want to see it with my own eyes so I can know exactly what I'm seeing, and I could tell. And from what I've seen, that's exactly what it is. That he is the truth. Absolutely, he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Coach G said his checkdowns and audibles are fierce. Get him, Monty. I'm right now, bro. Listen, man, I can't wait for him to do a behind the back. I can see it, man. I can see it. I can see all kind of trick plays. I can see him no looks, just look offs, just go ahead 60 yards. My man got strength. He got arm strength. He got accuracy. You cannot fade the man. You cannot fade the man at all. And he's just it. It's only just begun. It's only just begun. I mean, come on now. Go ahead and go get your tickets. Get your popcorn ready. Get them likes up, baby. Please comment, like, subscribe, share this video if you out there. I so much appreciate you. I so much appreciate you for just joining me with this conversation, man. I absolutely love it. Borrow not ready. This young man is ready to step up and launch the baby and run, depending on the handicap. Hey, I can see. I need to see Shedeur in there. He needs to get in there. I'm not ready to put him above Burrow just yet, but I think that he could throw better than Lamar. If he could throw better than Lamar, he don't have to run like Lamar, but he could throw better than Lamar and have the instincts that he know when he need to put the Jets on. He going ahead and he's already working on his body and getting himself strong. He's gonna be a menace if he basically get all that baby fat off of him, cut himself, get cut up, get that man strength going on. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be a beast out there. That offensive line is gonna want to protect him. They're gonna give him time back there, like Brady. Man, I remember back in the day when Brady was back there in the pocket. My man would be there for like 6 seconds until the defensive line just give up. I mean, that's basically what I want to see. He's gonna have 2 running backs that can't wait to throw to catch balls and can't wait to make their own story made in Cleveland. And Cleveland is just the perfect place right now. I mean, come on now, guys. Y'all don't got much to look up to. Y'all don't got much to look forward to. This is the whole thing. This is your whole story. Forget the Cavs right now, man. The Cavs ain't doing too much. I don't see. I'm sorry, Cleveland. The Cavs ain't like if the Cavs only if LeBron come back to Cleveland does the Cavs bring home another championship. I mean, there's too much going on, but I'm not gonna say that. Let me not say that. They're the only team on the East that still actually looks the way they did at the end of the last season. So they have a chance. They were the number one team in the whole in the NBA last year, so maybe they could do something. But right now, football's king, baby. Football's king. So when homeboy come out there, why do you think I have this background? Please look at this background. You see this background? This is going to be the house that Shedeur built. This is the new Cleveland Stadium that they're planning on building out there. They're not going to sell out no tickets with Dylan Gabriel. And I'm sorry, I was a Manning fan. I love Peyton. I loved Eli when he was here with the Giants. And it's a good chance that Arch might be decent, but I ain't seen him do a dang thing yet. And you can't tell me that with Shedeur Sanders doing all of this right there in your face, you're going to tell me that you're gonna punt the season? You serious? Your fans deserve it. Your fans deserve it. And I mean, unless you're the designated test dummy for the NFL, if that's how y'all feel, Cleveland, let your people know that y'all done with this. Y'all done with this, man. I was listening to G. Bush, and he was dropping dimes. Since yesterday, he been dropping dimes. Plain and simple, talking about the team. Absolutely. I mean, he's been dropping dimes over there, talking about how, whether or not that team can win because they haven't won since '89 when Bernie Kosar was there, and all the winning pretty much went out the door when that team went to Baltimore. So nobody in that place knows how to win, and that absolutely makes perfect sense to me. I had one of my siblings, obviously, my sister, dated somebody who was with the Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna leave it there. And so, even when he was there, I was just like, that team there were no adults in the room. And you basically brought in Baker Mayfield, and I was just like, okay, finally got Baker Mayfield, but they went through coaches right and left trying to find a coach, and they kept on picking the wrong person because you needed a leader. But what letter did Shedeur wear on his jersey out at Colorado? It was the L for leader. He had dogs and leaders on that team, and my man had an L on his chest because he was a leader. He looks like he's a leader. He already called out Njoku for crashing out, bro. He said that crashing out ain't cool, man. He letting them know already. Like, yeah, I'm young, but at the same time, I realize that there's a time and a place for certain things. Don't come and question me if I don't throw you the ball. Don't crash out. It is this what it is. It's not what I saw. You thought you were open, but that's not what I saw. So you're just gonna have to deal with it, bro. I'm glad that he's calling them on the BS already. He's laying down a rule already to say, hey, if I'm driving the bus, don't nobody scream, don't nobody say. I already told y'all if y'all needed to go at the last bus stop, you should have went. Hey, it is what it is. He taking the reins, and I love it. Absolutely, man. I absolutely love it, man. So I'm from Cleveland, born and raised. 122nd Robinson Ave. Oh, roll call, people. Go ahead and put your team, your birth. Go ahead and put your birthplace, where you're from, what team you rep. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just basically here for the Shedeur Sanders. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I already said it. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a reformed New York Giants fan, and I have entered the fan portal, for fan transfer portal, and I am now I'm rooting for the Cleveland Browns. I am rooting for the Cleveland Browns because of Shedeur Sanders. I believe in him, I don't vouch for I don't vouch for slouches. I don't vouch for slouches. Never did, never will. You earn my respect, and he has earned my respect. Lisa Barnett, I'm about to say Lisa Bonet. Lisa Barnett said, I was just surfing on YT and came across your channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, girl. I appreciate it. I like I like it, and you know your shit. Thank you very much. LOL. They think we don't know football. Bro, come on now. We make up the congregation. Can I get a church? Come on now. Y'all visiting members. Say what church you're visiting from. Come on now, we know football. I've been following football since I was in high school. I mean, not a little bit before high school, you know what I'm saying? I lived in New York, of course. The Giants had big success in the 80s. They won 2 championships in the 80s. So I knew that was happening at the same time, while I was living in New York. But then we moved to Northeast Pennsylvania. Football's big in Pennsylvania. Basically, my high school trash football team, but I still went to football games, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wasn't too far from Philly. So we rooted for Philadelphia Eagles. Then I went to Penn State, and Penn State's out west Pennsylvania. So of course it was about Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers was doing the damn thing with the bus and Hines Ward and Troy Polamalu, and they was just doing the damn thing. Debo was out there, Carson Wreck, you know what I mean? So after that, I was basically, I was just following football. Went back to New York, became a Giants fan because my team started doing well, you know what I'm saying? But I still had my team. I had some of my players that I loved. I loved T.O. I loved Odell Beckham. I loved Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, I had tons of players. Oh my God, the greatest show on turf. That was must watch football. Listen, we know football. I was playing touch football across the street in the public school park that was outside, and there was nothing but concrete and crack vials on the floor. And you know what I was doing? I was hitting them with hitting them with it, plain simple, 2-hand touch. Not trying to get it scratched up by bottles and crack vials, you know what I'm saying? But I know football, man. I love football. Football is an American institution. It's one of the most violent games in the whole entire world, but at the same time, for some reason, gladiators play this. Gladiators play this game, and I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. Absolutely. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, Miss Barnett. And I'll check. I appreciate you. Subscribe, please. Like, comment, subscribe. Corbel, he was the best too. He just came to Ohio. I'm not sure. Corbell, I'm not sure exactly who that is. Coach G, please give me a little bit more information. It's my future. It's in my future to come to Cleveland to see a game, but only when Shedeur's playing. I hear you, girl. Listen, this jersey is going back on the rack until my man basically runs out of the tunnel, or my man comes in off the bench. Somebody gets carted off, and he ain't gonna be like Willie Beeman, where you're gonna be like, Beeman, the third string quarterback, Beeman, where's your helmet? No, it ain't gonna be like that. Shedeur's gonna be itching and can't wait. He's gonna be watching every single second of those games until he gets his shot, and he's gonna be going in completely ready and locked in, and there's gonna be a hum across the crowd. This whole entire place is gonna be quiet. Now he's gonna get that way before they open this stadium. This stadium is probably about 3 years out, so he's gonna get his start. He's gonna get a start on the current field right now, basically. But I can't wait for that, and that's when this jersey is gonna come off the rack completely. I might just go ahead and buy me a second one so I could put this and keep it mint condition. Let's keep it mint condition. I got to maybe see if I can find a way to go to a game and maybe get a signature. Shedeur, bless your girl. Please. That's all I got to say. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. You got to be polite. Coach G said, CP said, this is my house and I built this. CP, who's that? I'm not sure exactly, sir. Arch is a prototypical quarterback and not accurate. This young man wants to give you Denzel Ward, Toe Ocho. He's different. Absolutely. I've seen plenty of prototypical quarterbacks wash out in the NFL. How many USC Trojans quarterbacks then won a Heisman and then came to the NFL and it was trash? Countless. And how many was like the 11th pick, the 20th pick, the 70th pick, all the way in the 7th round? Then came these people. We can see real good football. They're just trying to save their jobs. That's all. That's what it comes down to. This is all comes down to that. They're just trying to save their jobs. Absolutely. Also, Coach G said, I'm here for Shedeur Sanders, number 12. I'm born and raised Ohio. Okay, Mr. Coach. Hey, listen, Coach. Hey, I'm not born and raised Ohio, but I know a winner when I see one. I know a winner when I see one. I'm a Saints fan because of my wife, but Deion forever. Deion follower since the 80s. I hear you. I hear you. I wanted Shedeur Sanders since it was the middle school at Truth Academy. Hey, the Saints missed out on him. The Giants missed out on him. Man, Pittsburgh missed out on him. Could you imagine if you had Shedeur Sanders sitting behind Aaron Rodgers learning from his tutelage? Actually, I don't want him to learn from that because that's some foolishness, whatever is going on inside of Aaron Rodgers' brain right now. I don't know. He sounds kind of like, let me not get into that basically, but he's on his last hurrah like Chris Paul right now. This is his last year. Nobody wants to going to pay Aaron Rodgers year after year to basically make you just good enough to miss the playoffs. Thank you, sir. Daryl Corbell. Thank you so much. That's Shedeur's quarterback coach. I'm currently living in Covington, Georgia. Hey, I'm in Clayton. I'm in Clayton. So yes, Coach Prime is Coach Prime. I got you. Hey, I'm learning I'm learning the vernacular for the chat. I'm learning the vernacular. I will not get it wrong. Thank you so much, Coach. I really, really appreciate you. Yes, yes, they did, girl. He's a pray for him. Absolutely. Hey, man, it's a beautiful thing that I'm seeing right now. The one thing that I basically, that I want to speak about last is some of the media coverage. And that's basically just to me, one of the biggest issues that I have currently, because they want to act like you didn't see what you really saw in your mind, but you really did see it. Let me see right here. It kind of started with him. It started with Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper was beside himself during the draft. He was ready to read everybody. He read every single person on the table, even whether they didn't need it or not. He told them that you cannot evaluate college quarterbacks, and you showed it yourself. He read them for filth. Absolutely. And I was so happy about that. Even though definitely he loses me a lot of times, especially since he did that to my man Shannon Sharp. But Skip Bayless came through that same time. It was just like, y'all are out of your minds that y'all didn't draft Shedeur Sanders. A lot of people, I'm surprised at the people who actually didn't support him, but I'm glad about it. But the first media person in Cleveland to really, really step up and be like, yo, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, was this dude, Zach Jackson.
And the asking questions and the staying after practice and all of that, because just to earn more chances, right? And
yes, he has to earn it.
I'm going to be a part of it when we get to the summer of these joint practices, because that's where it's going to be.
Yep.
To earn those
OTAs is coming up. Not OTAs. Training camp coming up soon. Joint practices. I wish I could be there, man.
I'm trying to be personal with him. Right? He does not look like an NFL quarterback, and 31 other drafters didn't think he was a second day pick.
Talking about Dylan Gabriel.
Because eventually they're going to matter. Right now we're just talking about.
Jason, it was Joe and then Shedeur.
100%. 100%.
Joe Flacco and Shedeur. The only two dudes who can't do no wrong on that team. That's basically what he's saying. The two dudes who can't do no wrong on that team is Flacco and Shedeur, because Flacco is obviously their insurance policy, and Shedeur Sanders is obviously the most talented quarterback in the room. The most talented and capable and healthy quarterback in the room. So obviously, from what he's seen with his own eyes, not what he's getting from different people like Mary Kay or whatever the hell is Tony Grassi, I think is his name, the other guy who's basically giving you false information and just trying to, I don't know if they're, moles in the media for the team. Possibly that's just sometimes it's how some teams, operate. I mean, it is, payola, you know what I mean? They pay you, they give you access in return. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is. But sooner or later, they had to start changing their tone, because they realized that this train, you can't stop the train. It's coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. So some of the media that I've heard recently, especially this dude right here. I absolutely love Herm Edwards. Absolutely love Herm Edwards and his take. He was not pulling any punches.
Well, I think he's gonna win the job. I know it's just a little kid. I
Mhm.
know Deion. And I think the Deion factor, that bravado, that's why teams kind of we don't want this, right? But I didn't think he would drop that far.
Nope.
When you decided to draft him, you knew what you were going to get, and they didn't want all that attention. They said, we don't want it. People say, well, it doesn't matter.
Because they wanted to lose in silence. They wanted to lose in silence.
Compared to a fifth-round pick, you never make up that money. Okay, he'll be a starter and all that. Eventually, hoping that really works out for him. But at the end of the day, man, it was like meet me in a free agent. I didn't get drafted. Right. That money I could have been drafted. Okay, I never see that money. Not like it's a big deal, but people say, well, that ain't a big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. I want my money. Run me my coins, baby. Run me my coins.
Pay more money in college.
Mm.
Are you saying starter day one, or are you going to earn the job as the season goes?
If I was there, I'm playing the rookie. I used to tell the veterans this. If it's even with you and a rookie, I'm going to play the rookie. Because
Yes.
all you have is experience. That's it. That's all you got. The only way you're going to get experience is play. So if you let it be even, don't let it be even, because I'm going to play the young guy. Because he's going to get better. Yeah. You can't get no better because you flatline now. But this rookie, only thing he don't have is experience. And that's what Dick Real told me. He says, hey, man, you're a rookie. He says, you know what I got to do with you? I said, what, coach? I got to start you. He threw me out there. He said, you can play.
Just every day, hands-on experience, be book smart every day.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I mean, hey, you start I personally don't like when they throw rookies into the Lions den, when you have because for a team to be able to draft third, that means that they had a bad O-line, they had a bad D-line, they had no offense, they have no real leadership in the front office. There's a lot of bad things. A lot of things have to go bad for you to draft that high in the draft. So personally, I wanted them, the fact that they had so many quarterbacks, and I know that sooner or later, hey, I'm a New York Giants fan. I remember when Geno Smith was a New York Giant, and he was having a little rocky start in the beginning of the season, and the New York Giants fans called for Daniel Jones to take over, and Daniel Jones took over, and he didn't show me anything. I knew he wasn't going to be much of anything, basically. I gave him kind of a reason, I gave him something because of the fact that he was coming from the Manning camp, you know what I mean? And so I figured they knew football, but they don't know football. If they thought that Daniel Jones was that good, I don't know if they was just doing favors for people, but that's some teams, that's how they do. But you can't tell me that Daniel Jones was going to be great. And so they made them move on from Geno Smith really quickly. And what is Geno Smith? He's a newly extended quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders after having a great few seasons with the Seattle Seahawks, and Pete Carroll took him with him to Las Vegas. That same dude, and now Daniel Jones is gonna just stumble into a starting job with Indiana if Nick Richards can't play. It's just like this dude he's trash. That's how these guys keep on getting jobs. That's how these guys keep on getting jobs, even though they trash. But come on, Shedeur, that's the real deal right there. That's what you call the real McCoy. The real McCoy. Mel Kiper called it. Oh my God. Shedeur Sanders, number 12, is better than 12. I think that he could. Listen, Brady grew into being Brady. Those first 3 championships, I will say it. I said it before, and I will say it again. Those first 3 championships for Brady was all defense. All he did was just not lose the game. He didn't win those games. He just didn't lose the game, and the defense did the rest. Tom Brady became Tom Brady. Shedeur Sanders is coming out as a Tom Brady. Come on. He's going to earn it. He has to earn it, but I feel like he definitely is up there. He's ready. 12, and this is collusion. It is what it is. That's just how the world works. People patting on shoulders, people rubbing backs. You know what I'm saying? That's how that part of the world works. It is what it is. But you know what? They have to earn. They still have to earn our loyalty. So hold their feet to the fire. That's all I gotta say. It makes it better once they see his ball placement against the others. Exactly. Small hands, Pickett's, Elder, Flacco needs to retire. I mean, hey, if you keep on passing out $1 million every day, I'm gonna be there on time. So I'm not mad at Flacco. If they keep on basically wanting to wheel him out in his wheel, he's in the what's the name? He's in the rascal. He wheels up to the facility. Hey, if you want to give me a check, I'll do that all day. I'll tell these people that I'm not trying to. I'm here to be competitive, and I'm not here to mentor. That's what I'm here to do. Take your mentorship from Flacco. He seems like he should be okay. Watson, I don't know about that. Listen to what he got to say, but at the same time, I zig when he says Zach. That's all I got to say. You're awesome and should be invited on Be Watch show. I mean, hey, I would love to any day. They have their ladies' night. Hey, I would love to, but if they ever see it, Be Watch, you're my first watch on in the mornings at 8:00. That's all I gotta say. I'll reach out to him. I appreciate you, Coach G. Thank you so much. Sis, anyone can QB a team full of all Americans. And Lord knows Cleveland has been drafting them nonstop since the beginning of time, bro. I mean, that's how I knew that they were not a serious team. I mean, because you can't tell me that you draft an All-American top high draft pick. They've been drafting in the top 5 for at least 10 years straight now. At least 10 years, at least. They've been drafted in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? That one year that they went to the playoffs just recently, they definitely was a wild card. So I mean, they've been drafting consistently in the high draft picks, and you still don't have a good team around you. That's how you know that there's no adults in the room. Ain't nobody making real choices. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It's hard to find a quarterback, and that to me is the queen piece that you put on the board. You have to have that queen piece, and now that they have a queen on their chessboard, now you can build out the rest of the team that you have it. But I'm trying now. Barry, I think he got to go next year. If Shedeur comes out and shows you that he has what it takes, he comes out in those joint practices and shows that he has no fear and he's ready to stand up in the pocket against these other great players. I think it's the Eagles coming in, and I can't remember what the other team is that's coming in for the joint practices. But if he can stand in the paint and basically not flinch and take those shots like he was taking all season long or all 2 seasons long with no O-line in Colorado, he's going to be just fine. You need to basically start take those 2 picks that you have, get you a safety or get you, a top. I need you to go get a top receiver. Your first pick needs to be a top receiver. Plenty of them went to the last draft. You can't tell me there was none out there. Hell, you could have got one off the undrafted free agents out of Colorado, obviously. But for some reason they didn't think that he was gonna latch on. My man's latched on like a tick. You're gonna have to pull him off of Cleveland now. He's locked in the whole time. Listen, he's La Familia, plain and simple. He's not leaving. He's not leaving Cleveland unless you take him out of Cleveland, because he knows that's a perfect place for him to be. He is. If he shows and they are not a bogus team, he should be the starting quarterback in due time, and he should be the starting quarterback, the franchise face for all these years. And he doesn't have no felonies, no misdemeanors, no nothing. He got a couple of speeding tickets, but who don't? Get his ass a driver and get his ass a security detail. Keep his nose clean, and he'll be there for you every single year. He gonna pack this place out. I might have to go to Cleveland. I'm telling you right now. Yes, Watts has a hidden agenda. I feel it. Out of nowhere, you're not even playing, bro. I mean, I feel it that you're here trying to look out for the young kid. You know what I'm saying? He's kinfolk. I don't know. Yeah. So since anyone can QB for all America, exactly. The question is how you are with the running game. The running game, I feel like Judkins and his name Samson? Can't remember his last name, but I feel like that's a really good 1-2 punch. You have Jerome Ford back there still, who's gonna be decent in case these two young guys, need. Ford's probably gonna maybe start, and just to kind of, he's gonna be in the mix, just to be a stop valve, just to be a good, well-known name in there. So, just to make sure before these two rookies basically take over the whole game and say, all right, old man, you go ahead and go sit down. You know what I'm saying? We got this, bro. We got this. Go ahead and earn the rest of your check. You good. That would be a great round table. It would be. I would really love to be there. No offensive line, running backs, exactly, that can block. Arch couldn't keep with. That's exactly one thing that I was looking at. Now, I heard about Arch for a minute ago, so I was waiting to see where Arch was going to go, waiting to actually see film on him, and I didn't see none because he couldn't keep he couldn't get Quinn Ewers out. And so I was like, all right, Quinn Ewers, I'm just like, he looks like should be okay. He never took it from him. So I'm just like, okay, maybe he might get it next year, but at the same time, you got to show me, bro. You got to show me. I need to see it. And I don't care. Even if Arch comes out and he's good, that don't mean you got to draft every single quarterback that's good. That means that you would change over quarterbacks every single year. You got one in Shedeur Sanders. Let him grow for a couple years. And then basically, if he doesn't prove that he's good, go get another quarterback. There's always new quarterbacks. There's not generational quarterbacks every single year, but there's always a new quarterback that you can switch up to. So if it don't work out, give it time. You got to let it cook, baby. You got to let it cook. You know what I'm saying? If I learn anything from cooking, from learning from different people how to cook gumbo, you got to let that roux cook. You got to keep on stirring it. You can't stop it. You can't leave it. You got to stir that roux. It's not going to stir itself. You got to let it stir, and it's not going to be good. You got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. Ain't no Pop-Tart quarterbacks. I mean, hell, even Peyton basically was like, he won maybe 2 games his first season. I mean, did he win 2 games? I don't even know if he even won 2 games his first season. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So you got to let quarterbacks cook. You got to let them see the real speed of NFL speed and see let them get their second year underneath them before you can actually say whether they're good or not. You know what I'm saying? So what about the Browns O-line, D-line? The Browns definitely need a better O-line. D-line might be okay. I mean, you got Myles Garrett, but I think that they probably need to use those draft picks definitely to get another wide receiver. I don't know how. I want to see how good Jerry Jeudy is this year. I mean, he was the number 1 recipient, so he was the top receiver, but that don't say that he's great. I don't think that Jerry Jeudy was that great when he was on Denver. So I don't know whether he turns into a great quarterback, a great receiver. We're gonna have to see. So he got to earn his keep too. Because all of y'all can move around. That's all I'm saying. All of y'all can move around. I think in a couple years, we could basically be contenders. I don't think we're going to show, unless there's some, injuries that happen in the division or something like that brings down some teams. I don't see us making, and especially since I don't think they're going to start Shedeur first game, even though that might be a good thing, like Herman Edwards said. I think that basically they're going to start him in a couple games, so they're just going to write off about 4 games off, four games off the losses off the beginning of the season. And you could throw them to the Wolves against the best teams in the whole entire country, but I don't know. It's a toss up to me, basically, regarding whether or not he starts the beginning of the season or he doesn't. You are hyped what you feel about what they fed you for lunch and for dinner. I had some steamed fish that my mom made. I'm trying to, eat well. I'm trying to trim back down, get back to my fighter's weight. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back down to my basketball weight when I was, a young whippersnapper. I'm getting a little, getting up there, and I got to take care of myself. So, but hey, I'm like this. I'm high on life. That's basically what's going on right now. I'm enthusiastic when I talk about sports, regardless of what. I love sports, and football and basketball are my favorite things. When I'm talking about my Lakers, I'm just like this. And so when I talk about football, I'm definitely like this, especially when I'm talking about people that I believe in, and I give this energy only to people who deserve it. And Shedeur Sanders deserves it. Every last molecule proton, and electron. Every single one of them he deserves. He deserves that energy because he's been out there. While crabs in a bucket, crabs in the barrel, absolutely. That's what I feel like it is. He's just like, he might not want you to be the dude that he was supposed to be. So watch out for Watson. Smash that like button, people. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your support, Coach G. I really, really appreciate it. I love talking football. Hey, if B Watts wants to reach out and give me a couple of minutes, I love to talk to the ladies, talk to anybody. I mean, I if you see any other videos of mine, I'm talking to the fellas. I'm talking to anybody about football, about basketball, whatever. Come back later on, guys. I'm gonna be doing in my other videos I'm gonna have up is gonna be talking about each division, breaking down what I feel about the teams, how I feel the division's gonna shake out, and also some fantasy football coverage. Also, I'm big in fantasy football every single year. I'm that person who does the most research, and I've only won 2 championships. But hey, it's all about the love of the game, man. So that's why I have a lot of football knowledge just from being a fan and also from playing from playing fantasy football. So, but I love it. I'm here for it. I actually want to pick Shedeur Sanders as my last pick for the season, but I decided to stop using quarterbacks as my keepers. So I might just pick him up, just basically to show solidarity. Absolutely. But get that man a team, and he's gonna be my number 1 pick. Absolutely. Well, not number 1 pick, not in fantasy football. He's gonna be my 3rd pick. Maybe my 3rd pick. That's the solid. Lock it up. Just lock him up, man. Just lock it up. He's gonna be solid for you. Absolutely. Archer's just like a second prototype. It sounds like a prototype quarter B. Measurables. That's all. I mean, he has the size. He has the upbringing. But Shedeur Deion Sanders, he showed it to you since high school all the way through college. Absolutely. He showed it all the way through. Mason Graham, what you say about this? Oh my, let them cook. I'm saying Mason Graham, number 1, was not a good pick. See, I mean, hey, I agree with G. Bush and with a whole bunch of other people that, hey, they should have basically picked Travis Hunter if they wanted to at the beginning. That would have been another really good defensive back that they corner that they could have used out there, and also be able to use him as a receiver that Shedeur would have been very comfortable with, and they could have came back and picked up Shedeur in the 2nd round if they wanted to. They could have picked Shedeur up in the 3rd round. Obviously, since the fix was in, they knew my man was going to slide, so they could have picked him up anytime. But for some reason, you let Travis go. Was that going to be too much for Cleveland? Y'all wouldn't know what to do with the party if they gave it to you. If they had a surprise party in your own house and you didn't have to leave, you didn't have to go nowhere, you just had to come home and stay and fall out, you'd probably call an Uber and leave and go somewhere else, man. You wouldn't know what to do with a party if they brought it to your own house. You know what I mean? But hey, it's all right. They don't need that. Shedeur is here to bless you one time. Do with the blessing as you will. If you basically think that you're going to throw him away, he's not going to play anywhere ever again. There's some teams who's going to pick up your trash and make that silk purse. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's some Christian Louboutins right there, baby. That's a Louis trunk right there. Top dollar. So throw him away if you want to. Or pay respect the way that you need to. And I'm going to say is, hey, last thing I'm going to say. Stefanski and Berry, y'all better act right because you on the clock. That's all I got to say. And you mess around, Coach Prime might be coming. That'd be the perfect spot for them. That'd be the perfect spot for them. The expectations aren't like crazy high. You know what I'm saying? It'll be great. I've got to go. All right, Coach G, thank you so much. CallMeNakomi. Come on through anytime. I really appreciate you. Have a great evening. Everybody out there, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. I don't think I do that enough, and I'm gonna come back another time and show y'all some other videos from people from Speak, from around the media who stood 10 toes down with Shedeur Sanders and who basically are always riding for him. All these great shows and who are just like, just always saying 100, telling you that I don't know what this media's talking about. That man's the next coming. He's the truth. Not say he has to earn to be up there spoken about with the Breezes and with the Paytons and with the Tom Bradys. He has to earn it. But I feel like he is absolutely ready and willing and can't wait to get out there. So go ahead and do the right thing. Cleveland, make that man your starting quarterback either now or in a few games. I don't think that he should not. I think he should start. I think he should maybe, if you're going to make him sit out, no more than 4 to 6 games. Give him 10 games for the season so he could go out there and do the thing. That's all I got to say. Plain and simple. Give him a chance to actually, if he's going to help y'all win to a winning season, let him get a chance. But all this foolishness with the merry-go-round with the other people, Flacco don't need to see the field unless everybody get hurt. Throw Pickett out there. Throw Dillon out there. And let's stop the foolishness and get Shedeur out there and call it a day. The rain has started. The rain has started. Go ahead and crown my man, plain and simple. Absolutely. Legendary. Legendary status. And I believe when it's all said and done, somebody got to make a movie about it. Somebody got to make a movie about it, a biopic. It's going to be a Jackson Family biopic type level for the Shedeur Sanders story. That's all I got to say. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Awesome commentary and breakdown. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I really appreciate you. Guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I really appreciate all the viewers today. Please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and drop comments in the video even afterwards, even when it's not live. I love to read comments. I really love to to respond to them and to interact with my people. Find me on Instagram at CallMeNakomi. Find me on X or Blue Sky at CallMeNakomi with the number 1. Find me. Hit me, drop me a video. Drop me an email at CallMeNakomi@gmail.com, and I will answer all correspondence that you guys send. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, everyone out there. Please take care of each other. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself. Time, like Chris Rock said, life ain't short. Life is long. And life could be a lot longer and get short like that if you don't take care of yourself. You got to take care of one another. We are a family. We are watching out for each other. Keep your eye on the swivel. Keep your eye out for ICE agents, because I don't know if they're ICE agents or if they're human trafficking. You got to watch out for that. You don't know what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ready. We ready. Please take care of yourself. And may you always be blessed. Find shade and water. Peace out, people.